Hey folks, here Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to our last Thursday live stream for January 2024. Oh my God, first month is almost at the close. I mean, 2024 शुरू भी हो गया, first month खत्म भी होने को है. Nice. Sorry for the delay, by the way. I don't know, there was some issue with my internet. And plus, I had gone somewhere. If you are following me on Insta, then you would know where I was. And just in case if you have seen the story on Instagram, do let me know if you have seen my story and where was I. Tell in the comment section so that others will also see my Insta story. Oh, kya baat hai. Parth has seen the story and Parth is saying, hope your cricket practice is going on. Absolutely. So it's fun. I mean, apart from stock market, I have two more passions. One is music and one is cricket. And music, I was lucky enough to get a lot of time to practice. I've sung professionally as well, and I was about to pursue that as a passion, as a full-time career, but ended up doing CA. And then if it was about cricket, I don't know, I never got a chance to play cricket at any level, but was always my passion. And this time, just one of my friend told me that this time CA Institute Pune branch, we are having a cricket league, and it's going to be streamed on YouTube live. The institute is going to stream that live. So when I am going to play in the tournament, I will share the link of our cricket match on my Instagram story. So just in case if you want to see my team play cricket, then I'll share the link wherein you can see me live. Hopefully, I don't get out on the first ball itself when I start playing. Okay, but it's fun. It's fun playing. Anyways, we'll quickly welcome all the new members: Soma, Vivek, Nikhil, Animesh, Rajiv, Chandan, Anand, Vinod, Partha, Narsimha Murthy. Anyone else? Dream 11, क्या बात है? आज ही मैं क्रिकेट खेल के आई हूँ Dream 11. Okay, Sharad, Amod, and anyone else? Vaibhav. Fantastic. So welcome to all the new members. Acha, there are a few more, is it? Shubham, welcome to memberships, and Purush Goda, welcome to memberships as well. Okay, someone was asking me, where did the important question? I was about to answer that, but the question went away. Yes, Ame is asking bowler or batter. It's me. I have to be an all-rounder. Okay, anyways. Chalo. So with that, let's get started. Today, we will start with a stock analysis, and that is about IREDA. Okay. A very interesting one if you have been following this stock. So I'll just first share my screen, and so that I can share you why I thought about choosing this stock. Is there any specific reason? The answer is obviously yes, but I would want to share my logic for that. And just going to quickly share my screen. Okay, share the entire screen. Fantastic. Okay. Here we go. Now, if we see the technical analysis of IREDA, I've already drawn this. And if you see here, day one listing, fantastic. By the way, the price band was somewhere between 30 to 32. Okay. Got listed around 50 rupees, closed on the same day at 60 rupees. So anyone who had gotten the share as an allotment, then I'm sure day one itself, they might be like, kya baat hai? Almost doubled our money. Next 4-5 days, it went in a sideways trend. And after that, it has been, just going up like anything, 10%, 20%, again 20%, again 10%. And after that, it saw some nice consolidation. So again, those who are aware about technical analysis, this is again kind of an up flag. Okay, it broke, it again retested this level, and post that it has been just flying and flying and flying. One more important point that you have to know about technical analysis is that you set the target price, right? So typically whatever is the height of the pole, we add it up to the flag. Okay, now again, there could be two options. One, you could add it up from the base of the flag. One, you could add it up from the top of the flag. Being a little bit conservative, I typically add it from the base of the flag. Okay. Now, if you see here, my target was around 153 as per upflag pattern. Now, typically it is seen that when your target is met with a gap up, I'm repeating, very important. When your target is met, that too with a gap up, and if it shows some strength on that day. So if you see here, this is, I know this is not called as a hammer because hammer typically comes at the end of a downtrend. This is in an up move, okay? But just so that you can visualize, this looks like a hammer, right? So you can see here there was a lot of selling pressure and selling pressure and selling pressure, but ultimately the buyer started taking it up and up and up, and finally it closed here. Back to back day two with a hammer, okay? And you can see here, okay, I'm just going to zoom into today's candle so that you will understand what is the importance of today's candle, okay? I'm also going to share the negative point as well as positive point, okay? Now if you see here, what is today's high point? High point is 169.8, and what is the close? 169.8, okay? High is equal to close is something which was strength, but now if I see, I mean, if you see here, it's locked at the upper circuit, and that is the reason why it has closed at the highest point. Now there are some people who would say, hey, volumes are very less, not that good. Obviously volumes were less because it was locked at upper circuit, okay? I hope you have understood some basic points, okay? Now important point that we learned here was that if you are seeing that a stock has met its target with a gap up, shown two back-to-back kind of hammers with one more with high is equal to close, it means that there is still some air which we can see in the stock, still some strength that we can see in the stock, okay? Calculating the next big target, to be honest, is difficult right now. It's in the blue sky zone, okay? So calculating the target is going to be a bit tricky, but we have to understand whether there are some fundamental factors that can back the whole story of IREDA, okay? So we are going to discuss some key points about IREDA, and which starts with an important point, which is the Pradhan Mantri Suryoday Yojana, okay? Of course we are going to discuss about that. First, I can see that there are some people who are asking about other stocks as well, about IRFC, about Nestle post split, but would request everyone that first you focus on the analysis of IREDA. Once you understand that, then of course we're going to talk about other stocks as well. By the way, if you have seen the title of this live stream, it is, this stock is 5x in 2 months. Has it gone 5x in 2 months? Yes, because the IPO price was 30 to 32. Okay, so just for simplicity of math, even if I take 30, okay, 35, so 5 times. Now if you see here, it is way past that as well. So it is at 170 almost. So big question which many people have, especially those who are into FOMO, who wanted to enter this but are still like, oh my god, um, what to do? Should we really enter at this level? Should we wait? Should we wait for a correction? For that, you need to understand the fundamental story as well, okay? So before I move on to the story, just keep this in mind. This stock has already gone 5x from its IPO level, but there is one thing which never goes even 2x. And what is that? This stock can go 5x, some stocks can go 3x, 4x, 5x, but there is one thing which will never go even 2x. It will be 0.8x, 0.7x, 0.6x. And people who always see my channel have got my hint. It's likes. People smash the like button. It is free of cost, and people understand that yes, this is something interesting that we are viewing on YouTube, and that is the reason why YouTube recommends it to more and more people. If you know, our Polycap live stream and one more live stream, I think it was the HDFC live stream. Both live streams were on trending. They were trending in top 50 videos of India. And finance stocks typically going on trending is not that easy, okay? And two of our live streams went on trending, all thanks to you because you smashed the like button. So everyone who have not yet smashed it, do it right away, okay? Chalo, so with that, let's get started with some fundamentals. Uh, First, let's understand what is it about the Pradhan Mantri Suryoday Yojana, okay? So what are Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji said, of course, this announcement was done after the Ayodhya Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha of Prabhu Shri Ram. And he said that he plans to equip 1 crore homes with solar rooftops. Okay. Now, 1 crore homes, if these number of homes were to be equipped with solar rooftops, how much investment would be required? Almost 1.25 to 1.5 trillion rupees of investment will be required. 1.5 trillion means 1.5 lakh crore rupees. Okay. Now, when I read this for the first time, I was like, okay, so here two sectors could benefit out of this. Number one could be banks, NBFCs, who would give loans for these for those who want to actually set up a solar rooftop panel. Okay, so of course one part is going to be like government funded, but some part will be like even uh, the people at individual level would also want to, because it's all about awareness, right? If more and more people are going to have solar rooftops, it's as easy as this. I can see that 10 of my friends have done it. Even I would want to get it done for my house, right? Or for my building, or for my bungalow. And if that be so, then we have to understand that can NBFCs and banks be benefited out of this, and could there be solar roof panel companies which could be benefited out of this? So I tried to do an analysis. I didn't find a listed player who is big enough. There are one or two names, okay, but it's not like a major chunk or like 90%, 100% coming out of that. So majority of them are kind of unlisted space as far as solar panels are concerned. Um, in fact, I'll also share something that in my society also we are actually having we are planning the whole solar rooftops and all that. But we were told that there are some unlisted players and a lot of people in fact import solar rooftop panels, right? So if that be so, would I want to enter solar related stocks? Or possibility number two could be buying stocks of NBFCs or banks who would give loans to such projects, right? Now we have to understand that is there any bank or NBFC which specializes in giving loans which are related to renewable energy? Okay, if I'm talking about setting up a solar rooftop, I am going into renewable energy. Simple. So for a bank or an NBFC which specializes into giving loans to projects which are about renewable energy, they are going to be benefited. Are you with me? Yes. So which is this NBFC? Has to be IREDA, because RE is nothing but renewable energy, right? Now when I again, so understand the sequence also. So when I said, "Acha, theek hai, renewable energy IREDA agreed," but ideally they would be giving loans to companies, right? Would they be giving loans to individuals, like people like you and me, IREDA? Okay. So for that, I listened to one of the management interview, and in that the key person says that right now we don't have a separate entity as such which focuses on retail lending, because what he was mentioning is it requires a separate level of expertise assessing risk or assessing repayment capacity of a corporate versus assessing the repayment capacity of an individual. That is going to vary. So we have to understand that if it is about assessing the repayment capacity of an individual, we need specialized team who can assess the risk profile and then decide whether to lend a loan, whether to lend money or not, whether to give a loan or not. So for that, they said that yes, we are planning to create a subsidiary separately to help the retail sector with renewable energy. This was mentioned by Mr. Pradeep Das, the chief managing director of IREDA, and he said that they have requested permission to start the operation of this separate division for renewable energy. And let's see how quickly they get this entire renewable they get this entire license, right? uh, what else do we need to know is that currently there overall, if I were to talk about the future plans, so one is about the Suryodaya Yojana. Whatever I had decided, I have explained that about Suryodaya Yojana. Second thing that we must understand is about the future plans. Okay, so again, what I read in various news articles was that India currently aims to produce 5 million tons of green hydrogen by 2030, and this will be supported by 125 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity. So let's understand this. First thing, renewable energy, we are talking about green hydrogen. Okay, how much energy? 125 gigawatts. Second, 50 solar parks with an aggregate capacity of 37.49 gigawatts have been approved. Okay. And third, wind energy with an offshore target of 30 50 gigawatts by 2030, and for that potential sites have also been identified. Okay, so one more time. At India level, I'm talking about, okay, not at a specific corporate level. At India level, in the coming few years, 3 points that I talked about. One is about 125 gigawatts of renewable energy with the help of green hydrogen. Second one is about 50 solar parks with 37.49 gigawatts project. And third one is wind energy with 30 gigawatt project. Plus, it was mentioned that 320 gigawatts of additional renewable capacity will be added by 2030. Okay. So this specific point, 320 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity will be added. This was mentioned in one of the management con calls. Okay. In fact, that was also given in the management con call that 320 gigawatts will require how much investment? Very important point coming up. Please pay attention. 320 gigawatts of additional renewable capacity is going to be added by what? By 2030. Okay. Now, for this 320 gigawatts of energy to be added, 30 to 32 lakh crores of investment is going to be required. 30 to 32 trillion rupees of investment is going to be required. Now, for this, they mentioned that even if we say that 75% of that will be through loans, 25% can be funded. Okay, let's say government funding or equity, or I mean, own funds or government funds, whatever. 75% will be through loans, is what was mentioned. Okay, and that's so basically 32 lakhs ka 75% will come around 24 lakh crores. Now, out of this 24 lakh crores, even if 50% is given by banks, balance 50% will be given by NBFCs. So Mr. Pradeep Das, who is again the CMD, I was mentioning about him, he mentioned that by 2030, NBFC space will be able to lend how much? 12 lakh crore rupees. Is that a big number? Of course, I'm not saying that only IREDA is going to lend that money. It's going to be entire NBFC space. Okay. Now comes a very, very important point. Let me see if you can get this answer or not. The moment I'm talking about NBFCs lending money, and it's not small money. See, just one more time, quickly, I'm going to revise. 320 gigawatts of renewable energy is going to be added in India by 2030. That's the target. Okay, government. How much money is going to be required? 30 lakh crores. Out of 30 lakh crores, 75% will be roughly through loans. That comes to 24 lakh crore. 24 lakh crore split 50-50. 50-50, 50 by banks, 50 by NBFCs. Now, big question, this 50% NBFCs will be funded majorly by whom? Quick answers I need in the comment section. I can at least think about 3 major companies. But I need answers. All 3 companies in one chat I want. Then only I'm going to show that chat. All 3 companies you have to mention in one chat. Parth is saying Geo Finance plus Bajaj Finance. Those were special. Those are going to specialize in renewable energy. Chirag, almost there. I'm getting multiple. Okay. Ameya is the I got that from Chandrasekhar as well. But yes, as Ameya second time is answering. Huh? One more person has answered. That is Chandra, and one more by Yogi. A lot of chats coming up. I can read barely. I can read it. But anyways, REC, PFC, IREDA. Okay, these are 3 companies which I can immediately think of. Okay. Yes. I'm getting a lot of answers. Of course. Yes. Okay. So if I'm talking about such a big chunk which can be added to the portfolio, I think these can be really good ones to track at least. So please keep a track on these stocks. I'm not, obviously everyone knows, I need not give this as a disclaimer every single time, but still I love to tell this every single time. This is not a stock recommendation, but huge money which can be lent. So definitely keep an eye on these stocks, these 3 stocks especially, and it'll be really interesting to watch the growth of these 3 companies as far as the lending is concerned. Okay. Plus, if I'm talking about the financials, QOQ, YOY, everything, all parameters, be it loan growth. I'm not going to go into numbers right now, but if you have seen the overall results, it's interesting to watch the results of IREDA, be it overall top line in terms of revenue earned, interest earned basically, be it net interest margins, be it net interest income. So NIM is important, NII is important. Okay, for NII, it's an absolute number. Okay, so we calculate how much growth is there. NIM is net interest margin, how much percentage they have increased or decreased. That's like a operating profit margin, right? Net interest margin. Then you also check what is the GNPA. So for IREDA, the current, be it YOY, be it QOQ, their NII has grown, their NIM has grown, their net profit has grown, their GNPA has come down, their NNPA has come down. All parameters are amazing, amazing. So must watch, must to have this at least in your watch list. Okay, I can see also Rajesh has given an important one. This is about Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has designated REC as the overall program implementation agency for this scheme. Absolutely, this was in the news, if I'm not mistaken, almost 3-4 days ago, and you might have seen REC crossing the levels of almost 270, if I'm not थोड़ा बहुत ही कम बोल दिया क्या मैंने, गलती से 270 बोल दिया क्या मैंने, ऐसे कैसे बोल सकती हूँ मैं, 470. Okay, 470.15 is the level of REC. So it's going to be amazing if this whole space, renewable space, how it is going to play out. It's going to be really fun watching this entire space, right? Chalo, so that is what I wanted to tell about IREDA. If it's about Nifty level right now, what I feel is, I'm not going to show the chart today. I'll just quickly tell you in 2-3 minutes about my Nifty view. What I feel right now is people are going to keep a bit low. Why? Our overall, chalo, Jan series, so it's over today only. But tomorrow is a holiday, day after is holiday. So 26, 27, 28, 3 days back-to-back holidays, right? So bacha 3 days, 29th, 30th, 31st, after which we'll have the budget. Okay, so I don't think a lot of positions will be built by at least institutional investors. I don't think adding fresh positions to huge extent makes sense. I personally believe it'll be more or less like sideways. Don't see any extreme movement coming up unless and until there is some news which we don't know of today. So be a bit cautious. Don't be in a hurry to invest. Check out what the budget comes up. Of course, interestingly, 1st of February is again a Thursday. So next Thursday, I will do a live stream on budget summary. Okay, the important points about budget is what I'll present in next Thursday's live stream. So I'm sure everyone will be here in good numbers again to tell you about the budget summary, right? So before I take your quick questions, welcoming other members as well, be Chirag, Adit, Tofik, who else? Sakti, Nanda, Shahebaj, Nagarjun. Okay, shallow. Okay, yes. So that is it. Welcome to new members. Now let's come to quick questions. Yes, of course, Girish. This year it's not a full budget. I totally understand that. It's going to be an interim or a vote on account. So no big announcements ideally can be done. Nothing which can be like a populist thing that can't be told in this budget because it's not allowed. They are not allowed to come up with big schemes per se which can influence the mind of people to vote for or against a party. Typically, a vote on account is a type of budget where you can you basically pass, or how do I say this? Only those amount or only those expenses which are required for next 3 to 4 months until the full election happens, those are approved. They get approved in the house. That is what is actually required to be done in the interim budget. But this one is called as a vote on account. Okay, so nothing big no big announcements is what I feel. Okay, so today also we will take questions, and the criteria is not for how long are you a member. The criteria is, are you giving some explanation? If you are giving an explanation, then I will surely take up your question. Okay, chalo. First one is Pranav Kasture, PSU stock, Bank of Maharashtra. Daily time frame has broken a triangular pattern and has hit a new 52-week high. So can we see some more up move? Okay, so that is the type of questions that I'm going to take. So others also feel, "Arey, maine bhi padhna chahiye." There are some people who are now coming up with good questions. Okay. All-time high, yes. Triangular pattern kaun sa le rahe ho? I can't see a triangular pattern per se, but I'll just share my screen quickly. Maybe you have taken a larger time frame. This, not sure. But even if you see here, it's a clear cut, almost October se leke abhi tak. It's a nice breakout can be seen again in this stock. So will be interesting to watch. Typically, again, this height has to be, or this, this height can be watched out for. Okay, this we can clone and this can be watched. By the way, I had done a separate video on Bank of Maharashtra. I don't remember when. Pooja, if you can just search Bank of Maharashtra and just paste the link of that video in our chat section. That is how, I mean, would request everyone to even watch that video as well once, okay? Exactly, that's what Ranjit ji is saying. You made a video on Bank of Maharashtra way, I don't remember, maybe June or something like that. And I remember at that time it was somewhere around 32 rupees, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Tata Motors flag with pole target achieved, still holding from 372. Kya baat hai? Nice. But still, if you see the weekly time frame, there is one more. Last Thursday only I've discussed Tata Motors, so will not repeat again. Okay. Anything else? Oh, is that so? Pawan is saying ITC formed an upflag pattern. Your advice, please. We didn't check this. Let me just check one more time. ITC Limited and which time frame? Anyone who is mentioning their analysis, please mention which time frame. Okay, because if I see here, nowhere can I see an upflag. Okay, in fact, it saw resistance and it came down. It's at the pivot level right now, so at a crucial support. We'll have to see whether this support is held on to or does that get broken. Okay. Okay. Aeroflex Industries Limited breakout for upside. Let me check. Aeroflex is a recent listing, if I'm not mistaken. Comparatively recent listing. No breakout as of now. Okay, so that is the reason why even not showing the chart. No breakout as of now. Okay, what are the levels to look for in Nestle after split? The stock has corrected nicely. Absolutely, it has. So let me check Nestle. Nestle Pakistan. Nestle India. Okay. Ooh, it has corrected quite a bit. Let me just present my screen. So if you see here, on a daily time frame, it went almost up to 2767, has come down to almost 2482. It is at an S1 right now. If you see here, okay, not a textbook pattern. I'm repeating, not a textbook pattern, but going close to that. I want you all to see these candles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, if you see this is more like an evening star. So I'm repeating again, this is not a textbook evening star, close to that. Okay. Ideally, we say that the immediate next candle should give a confirmation. It should be a green candle, but unfortunately it's a red candle. So the morning star confirmation has not been, I mean, we have not gotten the confirmation of the morning star. So I would not have entered at this level. I need some more confirmation before entering. Let me also just check what is the scenario for RSI. RSI on a daily time frame is at 42. I would not have entered at this level. I would have waited a little bit. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Chirag says HAL is making flag and pole pattern on monthly time frame. What is the breakout level that can be taken? Okay. HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. I'm going to present my screen. Okay, now I'm going to take this on a monthly time frame. Monthly time frame में इसमें देखने को मजा ही नहीं है. I'll show you on the daily time frame. Okay. I had done some sort of analysis for this. Okay, so if you see here, it's a huge up flag. Correct? It had been trending like anything for a long time. It went into sideways. Okay, broke out, and typically, when it's an up flag, what is a stop loss level? I'll tell you. Stop loss ideally is like half of the flag. Okay, this can be your stop loss. Okay, and if you see here right now, it is almost at a stop loss level. But again, I've talked about my theory. If you are taking any stock purely and purely from a trading perspective, then you have to honor stop losses. But if you're asking about a company which is like crazy fundamentally strong, something like HL, I would not look at this stock from a trading perspective. I would look at this stock from an investing perspective. Okay, so in fact, I would see for certain opportunities. So I'll just show this. How can you see the half point of this? If you're drawing a parallel line, parallel channel can be seen from here. You can see here parallel channel kidhar gaya ye. Okay, then you can see this halfway dotted line also. Okay, so what you can do is that just draw a trend line so that you get to know what could be the stop loss. Pure traders के लिए बता रही हूँ. Till now, going very close, but on a closing basis, it has not yet closed below this. So in fact, I look at this as an interesting level right now. And from those who are looking at this stock from a fundamental analysis perspective, no tension. Okay. Right. Ajay says Jyoti resigns, not showing any movement from past 3 years. Jyoti has resigned because it has not shown any movement for past 3 years. Okay. And I think consolidation is completed on technical chart pattern. Please give view. Is it Jyoti resins? Jyoti resins and adhesives is maybe what you want to say, but you have written Jyoti resigns. Okay. I'll share my screen. Acha. Rajesh Vira is saying that LIC got a nod from RBI to acquire stake in HDFC Bank. 9.99%. Breaking news. Abhi aaya hai kya? Others also please check if that I have not seen that. Maybe just now it has come up. Okay, Jyoti resins. In that case, I'll just see. 3 years it has not been moving is what he says. No. It has been in quite a bit of side, but I don't see why are you saying this. Oh, okay. So Jyoti resigns. Well, I'm not taking, but Rajesh says it right. Just now it was posted by HDFC officially. Kya baat hai? People from those who have this are going to be really excited right now. Kya baat hai? LIC to acquire stake till what? Jan 2025. Currently, LIC holds 5.19%. Fantastic. Kya baat hai? Now if HDFC goes up, then you know how Nifty can perform. All right. Big fan of yours, new member in your family. Happy to be here and learn more from you. You're doing a good job. Thank you, Tanvi. Thanks a lot. Acha. Rajesh says ADR reacted positively. Kya baat hai? Fantastic. Kya baat hai? Nice comment. Swapnil says, hi Rachana. New member to your channel. One simply cannot resist from joining your channel if he goes through your informative videos. Thank you. Okay. Any other quick question? Last 4 minutes. Fatafat. But one good news which Rajesh has shared about HDFC. Kudos to you, Rajesh, for sharing this information. Thank you. And Ranjit ji saying he has also mentioned it. Okay. So Ranjit ji, kudos to you too. Okay. Chalo, any other quick question? Only suggest all, I'm not going to take. Okay. Avinash says JP Power in is power generation, which was under the 10 for long period. Profit for last 2 years after a long time. Breakout at 10.2. Flag and pole in daily time frame. Please suggest your JP Power. Never tracked this stock, to be honest. Daily time frame. Up flag, yes, but I feel that target looks to be almost achieved. Almost. If I'm taking it from the bottom of the flag, no, 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 no. It's it is it is more. But as I mentioned, I've never seen this stock fundamentally, and that is the reason why I would not want to comment. Okay. Lakshmi says, I'm holding 33 shares of Polyplex. Now it's trading around 1025. Should I sell this at loss or average at this level? Like I had mentioned, right? See, there are going to be one or two stocks which don't perform as per your expectations. So one or two stocks from the recent past, one is from the recent past, kind of recent past, which is Polyplex, which did not perform as per my expectation. And second one, which was one of my favorites and has not been performing for a long time, is Jubilant Foodworks. Okay, is it in loss in my portfolio? Answer is yes. Both stocks are in my portfolio, both are in a loss. But there are some people who have this mentality that I am going to break even in this stock come what may. So they'll average and average and average from that stock only, even if it is not performing. Don't do that. Right now, I know that these stocks are not performing. Whatever additional funds I have, I'm not wasting them by averaging a stock which is not performing. It's always said that you have to be betting on your winners. Okay, you must bet on the winners. So right now, if you have seen my channel, I have discussed about IRFC, I have discussed about IRCTC. Okay, today I'm discussing about IREDA. I have talked about REC. I did talk about EIH, exactly, Ranjitji. I did talk about EIH, especially for my pro investor members. Again, I mean, all these stocks which I feel are fundamentally strong, those who have been my pro investor members, whatever stocks that we have discussed in the last, I think 4 or 5 months, all have done like amazing. Of course, like always I say that it's not like because it was my pro investor pick and this and that, that's why it's performing. Not at all. Never ever do I say that. You have to stay humble in front of the stock market, otherwise stock market is going to teach you a big lesson. Okay, but what I try to do is I try to discuss stocks which are fundamentally strong and which belong to different sectors. Okay, so EIH also, till that month I had not discussed even one stock which belonged to the hotel industry. So when we discussed about that, since then it has given amazing, I mean the performance has been amazing. So the point that I was trying to make is that you have to understand that there are going to be few stocks which will not perform according to your expectation. But instead of averaging that stock, try and put money into some stocks which you feel is trending, which you feel is going to perform more, and you can knock off the profit of that against the loss in some other stock. Have that mentality as well. Okay. Pooja has just pasted the link of Pro Investor in our chat section. So you can consider joining the Pro Investor membership either on YouTube or on our website, which is the yearly Pro Investor membership on our website, rachanaranade.com. Okay. Bhushan is asking any special coupon code. I think it is live. It is Republic. I'm just tagging this here. If I'm not mistaken, it is Republic. I don't remember it is Republic Day or Republic. If it's only Republic, if I'm not mistaken, that is a special coupon code. You can use that as well. Okay. Ivan is saying, ma'am, stock of the month for February. Abhi declare karo. Generally, I declare on the 1st of every month. But so Ivan, because you are saying immediately after today's live stream. Okay, I'm repeating. Immediately after today's live stream, I'm going to disclose the stock of the month for pro investors for the month of February. Okay, so don't forget to check the community tab section. Okay, Achha, those who are pro investor members on rachanaranade.com, you will get a notification. Last time many people had not got. What I will do is I will upload a PDF. in the course section. So you can access the PDF and get to know which is the stock of the month. Okay. So in your Pro Investor course only you will find that PDF, right? After the live stream, immediately, stock of the month of February is going to be announced. Just in case, if your membership has expired, please consider rejoining the membership. You will, I'm sure you'll get a lot of knowledge after joining our Pro Investor membership. Those who have never ever tried, you can start with YouTube Pro Investor membership. It's 399 rupees per month. उतना तो हम एक टाइम पे होटल में खाना खाने के बाद उड़ा देते हैं पैसा. And this is going to give you good knowledge, amazing knowledge. Okay, so do consider joining our Pro Investor membership as well. It's more than 45 minutes that we have been doing a live stream. I hope everyone enjoyed today's live stream. I'm going to see you on the first, and during the first Feb live stream, I'm going to discuss some key points during the budget. I'll see you in large numbers on the next Thursday as well. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.